We live on Sunday, 7:59 p.m. Central Time. I'm just laying here. Y'all had to come live and tell y'all this, boy. Like y'all really give a shit about my tooth. But I got that thing out of me, child. I got it. I got it. I got it out. Woo-wee. Y'all come on in here and say hi. Say hi. Ain't gonna be long. I just want to chop it up for about 30 minutes or so. Then find me something to watch on TV and fall asleep to it. Like old people do. Come on, y'all. Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Come on, come on, come on, man. Come on, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on in. Come on in. Say hi. Hit the like button. Share the live. Subscribe to the channel. Be nice on the Sunday. Come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Say hi. Hello. Thanks for hitting the like button. Share the live. How y'all doing? Hey, PM in the building. How you doing, lady? Oh, I'm assuming you're a lady. I just see PM. What's happening? How you doing on this Sunday? I just had to come and tell the world I got that tooth out. I took that tooth out, boy. I took it out. I feel like $1,000,000. I feel like I won a lot. I feel so good. That thing was stabbing me. It was twisting and flipping and flopping around, and it was sharp. And it was like, oh, it was so much pain. And then when I woke up, it felt like it was just like stuck laying down. Okay. That's good. What you do this weekend? Did you have anything special going on? Did you work? I ain't had nothing special. Just doing content, trying to make these coins, child. Do a little spring cleaning, packing it up, packing it up. How in the world did you do that? Girl, that tooth, you would have to really see. I'm gonna post a video that I did. I'm gonna have to, I don't know if anybody wants to see it. To me, it don't look nasty, but who really want to look at somebody's tooth though? But the way it was, that one tooth had been like shaved down, looked like. Even though it wasn't shaved down, it was just broken off in pieces throughout the past 2 years, 3 years. Broke off, broke off. Every time I eat some peppermint hard candy, it'd break off, break off. But it never got all the way down to the white meat. I mean, it's like literally there. You can see the tooth. So if you cranked it up as a dentist, that part that's embedded in our gum, it would still pop up. And fortunately enough, it never caused enough pain to where me using my pulling oil, my coconut pulling oil, didn't do the trick and knock the pain out. So I didn't need to go to the dentist. But it was one little piece that was still standing up that was really a part of the tooth. You know how your tooth got so much length to it? All the shaved part, all the part that was broken down, that part stayed up all this time. And then all of a sudden now it want to just start acting crazy. And I took some meat out of that hole in my mouth. And that's when it kind of like fell. I don't know if that was holding it up all that time. I ain't feel no pain. And I was in so much pain yesterday, I couldn't even go back live. So today when I woke up, I realized like, damn, I don't hardly feel nothing. It's like laying down. It's like chilling. Like, well, don't fuck with it. Leave it alone. And then I realized, like, damn, that thing flipping and turning and doing all kind of shit. So I started wiggling it a little bit. I said, I'm gonna leave it alone because it's loosening up. I could tell it's loosening. I'm gonna let it do its own thing. And here I go again, wiggle, 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 and that shit popped right out, no problem. I don't feel no pain, no blood, no nothing. But I still rinse my mouth with that Guru Nanda pulling oil, and I brush my teeth. I feel like $1,000,000, y'all. Oh, I is free. I said, hey, Reba. Hey, real life simulation. Hey, Sophia. I was so busy telling that story. Ooh, y'all, I is free. I'm gonna post the video. I'll probably wait till tomorrow because it's so late. I don't want to post the video and they don't do no numbers. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and post the video. But child, boo. I feel like $1,000,000. I had to come and tell y'all about this one. How you been doing, Reba? How's everything? How's everybody doing? What y'all do this weekend? Did y'all cook? Did y'all save me a plate? Cause I is hungry. I ain't got no beer. I ain't got no wine. Man, I'm burnt up. I'm burnt up. I'm tore up from the floor up. Oh, wait. We had our last class today, our last exercise class. We start back May the 4th. That's going to be Zumba after we exercise. So we're going to do exercise and medium pace Zumba. So I hope y'all come on through. It's free. It's free, y'all. You gotta do is y'all hit the like button. 9 people up here. Come on, hit the like button. Share the live. Let the world know I got the tooth out. I got the tooth out, girl. Hear ye. Come shit like it's an announcement. Breaking news. Roxy got the tooth out. Roxy got the tooth out. It was killing me softly. It was nothing nice, boy. Yeah, child. Oh, you're a dinosaur, Sophia? Congratulations, child. Congratulations. So happy for you. I got the tooth out my mouth and you're a dinosaur. Woo-wee. We both happy. Thanks for hitting the like button. Share the live. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? Anything, any new news in these YouTube streets other than I got my tooth out? Anybody else get any new news? Did you save any money on your insurance? Did you say, hey, just chilling with the family? Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You still healing good? Hey, Miss Diva. What's happening? So glad to see y'all. Come on in, y'all. I know you can't stay long. Y'all got these magnificent, you know what I'm saying, content y'all got to go create real quick. Or y'all just ending y'all day from creating content and you tired. So I ain't going to hold y'all long. I just want to come and let y'all know that I is free now. I am not held bound by that rotten tooth no more. It is gone, baby. It's gone. Mm, 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 mm. I could almost pop lock. Yes, child. I mean, it gave me a headache and everything. You said it took me a good nap after class. Did you? You feel better? You feel rejuvenated? Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock here. It's not really that late. I just don't like to really post content after 8 or 9 p.m. So it's hit or miss. Sometimes I do it and they do well. And other times I have to end up taking it down and repost it. So I don't think I posted enough. I think I posted my 7 shorts for the day. I like to do 7 to 12 videos a day. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. You gonna be all right. You're gonna be used to it in a minute. Yeah. I appreciate you coming, you and just Sheba. And Pink Panther said she thought we canceled it. I don't know what happened to everybody else. Y'all missing out. Y'all is missing out. You know, if y'all don't want to do the dance part, just do the exercise part. Everybody don't want to dance. Some people just want to, get in shape. She said, you inspired me to do more. I've been doing 6 to 8 days. Really? All right. That's what's happening. 6 to 8 short. Okay. That's good. I wish I can get these long form videos in the algorithm. I wish they like me. I notice a lot of people have that same thing. It's like they long form videos not hitting no 5, 10,000 views and 30,000 views either. Some are, but they got way more subscribers and stuff. They've been around longer. But I will be glad if I can get 1,000 views on my long form videos. I used to when before I got monetized. It's like shit. Since I got monetized, I ain't getting those views no more. Like what the hell? Is that by design? Yeah, the shorts doing good. But I'm glad that they made the shorts 3 minutes because at least we got a chance to do longer shorts to get more money. You know what I mean? All the shorts don't have to be just no quickie. We can make them shorts up to 3 minutes, and they could get more money on them. Say people have squirrels attention spans. Laugh out loud. They watch what they want to watch. Shit. Just tell them to act like they watching their man go cheat and act like they following his ass. They'll watch then. Yeah, but you're right though. If it ain't interesting the first 3 to 5 seconds, they pretty much gonna scroll anyway. You know, especially if you ain't no entertainer or something. I don't even like watching them. Hey, Elise. Hey. I got the tooth out. I got the tooth out, y'all. It's free. I got the tooth out. I got it out about 15 minutes ago. It was just loose and wiggling and flipping and flopping, but it was so sharp that it kept on, it was irritating. That was the irritating part because the way the tooth was ragged, what I'm saying, it had rigid in it. It was like a damn weapon of mass destruction. So I had to get that sucker out. So I noticed it was just like getting looser and looser. And it kept flipping around and shit. So I started playing with it, wiggling it. And I noticed when I started wiggling, it wasn't hurting like it was yesterday. I got a feeling maybe in a day or so it's gonna be out. Shit, that thing came right on out. Came right on out. Yes, thank you. Ooh, child, I feel like $1,000,000. I feel like I can go get dressed up and like I'm going out on a date. Put on some makeup, some pretty clothes, and do some content. Now, I must be feeling good shit. Cause I damn sure ain't finna do that, but that's how good I feel. I feel like I won a lot. Wouldn't that be nice? You said you got them in the playlist. I'll let one play this week. Been running. Oh yeah, I got them in play. I got story times. That's your best bet between story times and Peach. Those the ones was over a minute. The long form videos. Yeah, they in playlist. I got Dance With Me. Those are the shorts though. Dance and Dramatics. The Story Time and Peach, those, those long form videos. And you probably have seen them. Well, you probably ain't seen the ones that was from like 2023 when I first started talking about them. Yeah, I'll go look at yours too. You got some too, right? How many more watch hours y'all need? Put it in the chat. How many watch hours y'all need? The ones that's trying to be monetized. Hit the like button, y'all. Share the live for me. Let the world know. Everybody deserves to know this. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Roxy got the tooth out. Roxy got the tooth out. Hey, Tam in the kitchen. What you cooked today? I got my rotten tooth out, girl. Ain't you proud of me? Ain't you happy for me? Child, I feel good. I could have had a toast, but I ain't got nothing to drink, y'all. I'm all out. I'm on E. At least a Tuesday. Say sometimes I get a lot of views, but I don't have many subscribers. And that's what's up. You ain't got that many subscribers, you getting a lot of views. You say, Rox, I saw a live you did with Jack Leg. I fell asleep on it. I couldn't find it again. I'ma look for it again. Oh yeah, that was probably like what 4 months ago or something like that. You say, oh Jack Leg preacher. Say yes, congratulations. Thank you. What y'all doing? Did y'all go to church today? Tell me something good. Let me see if old girl made that part 4 to that video we was watching. I did the laugh earlier today. If y'all didn't see that laugh earlier, I actually showed y'all the part 1, 2, and 3 of the lady who said her baby dad was unalive by his girlfriend. That was very interesting. She said she's gonna do a part 4. That'll probably be the last part of. I'm gonna go look on her page on TikTok to see if she actually did. Where or who or how, but if you don't ever put it out there. Oh, I'm not trying to turn the phone off. Get on my nerves. This is a stupid ass phone. Man made shit. I'm trying to turn the volume down. Okay, let me see. What was her name? Bipolar Cutie. Oh, she did. She made part number 4. Y'all want to hear? Let's go. Let's do this, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Yeah, she's a little naive, boy. I will say that. Let me turn on my camera. To my story time or whatnot. So instead of part 4, this is gonna be my part 4 for the story time. It's gonna be a question and answer to answer some of y'all questions because I got a million of freaking questions and a lot of them was the same questions. So I'm gonna answer some of those so y'all can get a better understanding because it seemed like y'all wasn't listening or something.
I'm not sure, and I don't want to confuse anybody. So let me answer some of y'all questions. And another thing, this is a lot. Like, it's still traumatizing. It's very traumatizing. And I've been going through therapy, so that's how I'm able to even talk about it. So when I'm cutting it off in parts, it's because I need a break. You hear what I'm saying before I continue telling the story. So if you get 2 parts today, that's what I can give you. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do, like, to be honest. Don't mean to be harsh or rude like you guys are being, some of y'all. So let's get started. The first question, the famous freaking question that I'm being asked the most is this one right here. Okay. No, I did not know he had any baby mamas because if you was listening to the video, I was not living here for literally over 18 years. I lived in Houston for 15 years and I lived in other parts. Atlanta, I think I stayed in Atlanta and Alabama at one point for like probably like 2 to 3 years together. So about 18 years plus, I had not been home. Our town is small country. Don't nobody stay here. You get what I'm saying? People don't like to stay here. It's not jobs here. It's not anything here. It's hard to even make it here. So no, I wasn't keeping up with these people because of the simple fact I was in a controlling marriage. So therefore, I was not on social media. I didn't even have a social media until after I moved back home years later, 15 years later. You get what I'm saying? Of being gone. Being gone from Mississippi for 15 years plus, not having social media. I had a controlling ex-husband. Y'all don't know that part, but I think I said that. I said I was in a 15-year marriage. So while I was in a 15-year marriage, it was very controlling, abusive, physical abuse, mental abuse, mental drain. It was just draining. So that's what the mental anguish even started from, this marriage. Being in a marriage so long and it's just so mentally disturbing and you getting beat up almost every day or you getting almost every day. Say that. I don't know what words I can say on TikTok. I'm new at this. But yeah, it was just a lot or whatnot. So when I came back home, I did not talk to nobody because I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. Right, Gary. Like right, you're right. I'm from a town that people talk. They talk about you. And see, I used to have it. I used to have the marriage. You know, this was on the outside looking in. This is what they seen. I had the marriage. I had the kids or whatnot. They thought I had the perfect husband because behind closed door, you never know what's going on in the person's household. That's right. They thought I had the perfect husband. They thought I was living the life. I had the big house, which I did. I had like a foreign car or whatnot. Literally multiple foreign cars. I had a great job. My ex-husband had a great job. So they looking at us as a power couple. Not knowing it was a in disaster. You get what I'm saying? It was a mess. And that's a whole different story time. That's why I told y'all my life is a lifetime movie. I can't help that I went through this stuff. But God take us through stuff, one thing. God take us through stuff and on mission so that we can have lessons, so that we can learn lessons and teach others. So God take us through. It does not hurt my feelings, I swear it don't, because at the end of the day, I go through things and I've been through things so I can be a voice to somebody else who is going through it and scared to share their story. I used to be one of those that was scared to share my story. I'm not anymore because it helps me to freely talk. So to answer y'all question, yes, he had 13 baby mamas. I'm number 14. He has 16 kids. My baby is number 17. No, what? I did not have a clue. When I moved back home, no. I was not talking to anybody. I stayed in a nutshell. I stayed in my auntie house. I didn't start even getting out and about until I seen him at the dollar store that day at Family Dollar. I seen him and we end up linking back up. I had not seen him literally over 18 years. Let's just be honest. So last time I seen him, we were kids. The next time I see him, we adults. People whole lives change. That's crazy. I mean, I had kids at that point. I hadn't been through a whole 15-year marriage at that point. Come on now, let it clock in. We don't know that. You didn't say all that, girl. Instead of looking for something to judge somebody on. I'm just saying. Hey y'all, this is a Q&A. Not going to somebody's house right out the gate, maybe a red flag. Yeah, it is, Goofy. But it was a red flag. Your headspace was not my headspace. Not what I was going through. If you were in a 15-year abusive marriage, you shouldn't have been trying to fuck with nobody. Your kids if you was in a 15-year abusive relationship, marriage, and you came back home and you gonna start a new relationship with somebody, you know you vulnerable at that point. You know your mindset is not in a good space. That man would have deserved better than what you had to offer in the first goddamn place. And he been a decent man. So you ain't had no business trying to be in no relationship. You was gonna be a vic, or you was gonna make somebody's life miserable. It was gonna be one or the other. So if this didn't happen and he was all everything in a bag of chips, you was gonna take him through high hell anyway because you're fucked up man in your situation. Yeah, this just I don't know if this just happened, but she just posted these videos. So I'm thinking that this may have happened maybe 5-6 months ago because she's showing now. You can see her big stomach, you know. But when she told him she was pregnant, she had just gotten pregnant when this happened. She might not even been 2 months pregnant. So I know it didn't just happen. This had to happen about, I'll say, 3 to 5 months ago. From having everything to absolutely nothing, to sleeping in the car, literally in the driveway of the home y'all once called y'all home. Your mind space ain't there. So why you trying to date? You gotta make sure your kids eat everything is on you. You're not used to doing everything solely by yourself. Now you're doing it all by yourself. Your mind frame is not there. Your mental is not there. So you may have thought, oh, this is a red flag. But me, my mental wasn't even there. I was so vulnerable. I wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I wasn't thinking clearly. As of like right now, I could think more clearly because I've had time to go to therapy. I've had time to breathe. You know, and that's probably what I should have been doing at first. But I wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking like, let me clear my head first. Let me do right. You just ain't got it all. She naive. Please don't judge a person. She might be a nice person. If you want to judge me, that's fine. Hey, I'm a big girl and I got thick skin. Yeah, when we put these stories out, we gonna get it. We gonna get that business. Fine, but don't judge people right off the bat because she didn't go to his house. You get for 3 months. Red flag right there. It may be for you, but no, it's for everybody. No. We're not doing that. No, it ain't no. It's for you. That's common sense for anybody. When you start dating a man and he's coming to your house and y'all seeing each other 3, 5, 7 days a week, but it's always at your fucking house, that's a fucking red flag for anybody. For anybody. So just admit that and let's keep the story moving, honey. Stop. Nobody. We just kicking the ballistics. That's just common sense. If you can't never go to a man's house, that's the first thing our mamas taught us. You know, dating a man who got his own, he got a job, he got his own crib. Do he stay with his mama? You know, depending on how old you was, you expect certain things. But a grown ass man, you 40 and he about the same age, and you ain't never been to his house, you knew there was a red flag. You ain't give a shit. Having really need mental therapy, and at that point, I wasn't going through therapy. I hadn't even started going to nobody therapy. I was just going. You get what I'm saying? Just going. So no, I didn't go to his house. She was horning and going like Peach. Thinking, it was just some peace. It was some peace after this storm. I'm gonna say that. It was some peace. I thought it was some peace. I was having fun. And then not only that, we were smoking. And when we be smoking and whatnot, I'm not realizing I'm being laced with drugs. So he was lacing you with drugs? So that's another thing that altered my mental. You gotta look at. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I looked at another video, like one of her earlier videos before she started talking about this, and she mentioned that she was dating a man that was lacing her weed with cocaine. And that's probably why her friend called CPS on her, because she probably was wilding out, not paying attention to the kids. So all this time, that's the man you was talking about when you made that video talking about some guy that was lacing you with drugs. This the same man? God, I see why she called the fucking CPS on you. And so my mental at the time was not your mental. I could think clearly now. I didn't even have God then. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't even leaning towards God during those moments because if I was, I probably wouldn't have went through none of that. I would have been more focused on God. Nisha. That's why God put us through our own. God do not, girl, shut. Now you pissing me off. God put us through our own personal missions so that we can learn lessons. She didn't piss me off. I'm gonna keep on tapping the phone. It won't stop. Why the hell she keep talking about God put us through? We got free will. God ain't putting you through nothing. He allowed you to go through. He allowed us to go do what we want to do. That's why he gave us free will. So why you talking about God putting you through it? Like he made you go and marry the man you married and made the steps you made after that going forward and dating this man, knowing that you was just leaving a bad marriage. That boy was supposed to be the last thing on your mind. Even if you was gonna get some, you should have got some, bounced up and down on it, and took your ass on home and then think nothing else about him. You should be protecting yourself too. What the hell is wrong with these people? Come on, child. So we can avoid things that we got going on in our life that's not for us. God wants us to lean solely on him. And I know that now because I gave myself. Yeah, she's very pretty. She's a pretty girl. Completely pretty woman because she's 40. It was not the life for me. I wanted to change it around. After all this stuff I've been through and went through, I just gave it all to God. I started leaning towards God and like I've been saved. I've been saved from all that. I've been saved from dating men, with money. Going after just, oh, he got money. Girl, let me get that. I've been saved from that lifestyle. I've been saved from smoking. Right. You know what I'm saying? I've been saved from being attracted to street pharmacists. He was a street pharmacist. He was a street pharmacist. So I was attracted to the hood type, street pharmacist type men, if you know what I mean. So you know he was lying. If he out there selling drugs, he's a liar. All this stuff I did that. I done been saved and delivered from that because I done been through a mission. God put me on a mission so I can see and so I can think and get a better vision of what I'm not supposed to be doing. It's not for me because it's not of him. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay to judge. People judge Jesus all the time. It's okay. But your mind is, what if I say your mind is not clearly there because of some fact you're judging me. And we're not supposed to judge nobody. Think about that. Not going to somebody's house right after. Let me say. So the man said, hey, sorry. My baby teachers just give me my back. Living in the hood with 5 kids as a single mom ain't that bad, especially when you and your kids used to be homeless. I remember we didn't have a thing. This our first video. Who I was married to for 15 years left me and my kids stranded with nothing. Me and my kids had to sleep in cars, hotels. Sometimes we parked in front of the house that we used to call our home to sleep outside of it in a car. So this little apartment to us is something big. I've been through so much in my life. So now I'm almost ready to tell all my stories to everybody. Somebody may want to hear it. I remember me and my kids didn't have a thing, nothing. Now we have an apartment to call our home. No. She didn't shoot him. She didn't shoot nobody. And I have a job that helped me provide for my kids. Yes, I may be pregnant again, but it. She telling the story about how she should have started from her marriage. That's how she's confusing people. She's not telling the story in order, for one, because bad enough, everybody ain't gonna see when you first start telling your story. But she not even beginning to tell the story about how she was married to this man that was abusive, allegedly 15 years and all this shit. And then he left them homeless. Well, they had to sleep outside in her car, even in front of the house that they once lived in. So she ended up going back home to Mississippi, where she ran into the guy who she knew when she was a kid, started dating him, and she know he was a street pharmacist. And because she speaks about somebody giving her drugs and she didn't know it. I didn't know she was talking about this same man who she started dating after 3 months. She told me she was pregnant. The same night, that's how she make it sound.
He came and got her and took her to his house for the first time. I showed in the video early on my live. She said it's her first time ever going to his house. And that's why people saying, how the hell you didn't know there was a red flag if you ain't been in his house and you've been dating him all this time and you ain't go for 3 months. So now she want to say, well, my mind wasn't clear. My mind, you're right. Your mind wasn't clear. You just been through abusive marriage and he left you. So you messed up in the mind, emotionally and mentally. So why would you want to start dating somebody? Right there. That's no excuse about not thinking right on that. The point is, you know you ain't thinking right after everything you went through. So you can't make certain moves as a person who ain't got all that baggage. And ain't nobody really thinking right all the time. Shit, that ain't no damn excuse. That's just life. We do shit. We make mistakes. We don't think clearly sometimes. Even if you sober, even if you just had a hangover, even if you know what I'm saying, just discombobulate on a regular day and you don't even understand why. You knew your situation, getting out this marriage and then being abandoned and fucked up in the head. But you, like she said, she likes street pharmacists. So she started dating that man. When she got those text messages from some woman saying leave her man alone, and she brought it to him and she let him finesse her and she kept dating him. And so when they go to the house that night, he all up on top of her. She heard them noises of somebody coming in. He talking about, oh, you don't hear nothing, you tweaking. And next thing you know, by him being on top of her, she heard a gunshot and somebody shot him in the back of the neck. And it was his girlfriend. That's why she titled it, My Baby Daddy Was Unalive by His Girlfriend Because He Got Me Pregnant. That's how she titled it, which I think that's misleading because we don't know if she knew about the baby. You just told him about the baby. So how was she knowing about the baby? She got gaps in her story, you know? I think she telling the shit ass backwards. She should have started with her husband and then told this story. You could have introduced the story about, you know, that could have been one of the titles you told and made a little short about it coming soon. But start at the beginning. You know, that's just my opinion. Hey, Safar, how you doing, lady? Yeah. Yeah, but if y'all go look at my live from earlier, I show it just like I'm showing it now. I show you part 1, part 2, and part 3. Or just come on over to TikTok. Her name is Bipolar Cutie. The goddamn name right there tells you a lot about her right there. Who the fuck want to call themselves Bipolar Cutie? She was gonna cause that man all kind of hell. Trying to go viral. Right. And she doing a good job of it too because look, yesterday when I first seen she had 7,000. Look at she at 16,000. This the type of shit people like to hear. They like to hear this shit. They like to hear this more than they like to hear about something that happened to my daughter. They won't look at my daughter as a victim because they automatically gonna think that she deserved it or she had it coming as when it comes to like OD. When you hear somebody say overdose, everybody that overdose wasn't necessarily overdose on their own. Some people are made to look like an overdose. And that's the bad thing about using drugs or being a particular type of person. They're going to believe the hype about you because they know that you do certain things. So somebody can just set you up. You know, like when dope fiends back in the 80s, when I was young, there's a couple of dope fiends in my neighborhood died of rat poison. They was heroin addicts, and some people would sell them poison just so they can get their money. They didn't go and get the drug itself and OD'd off of us. People were selling rat poison. People be selling you gold medal flour and sugar and shit, and be out here trying to do anything for that money. But that's why I be saying, just say no. You know, if you can't just say no, go get some goddamn help because it ain't worth it. Yeah, it's sad. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. So since I got the tooth out, Yeah. Bipolar cutie. Girl, change that name. That is not cute. Just because she 40 years old, you would think, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit. Age ain't nothing but a number when it comes to it's a mindset. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Yeah, it's the mindset that counts because these people, age don't mean shit. You can meet a 45, 50-year-old man and he still act like he fucking 12 and 25 years old in the mind, thinking he still got it going on, thinking he still can pull different women and lie and finesse. And you ain't swift no more in the head like that. You ain't got it going on. Your knees is fucking bad. Your back hurt. You know, you can't remember your name half the fucking time. How you gonna try to lie to 2 or 3 different women? You can't remember your asshole from a hole in the wall. I don't know why the fuck they be trying. Yeah, that is terrible. Now she's pregnant. She said her family wanted her to get rid of it. They didn't think she should have kept the baby. Yeah, some people they just make bad decisions because they not working with a full deck. And these be some nice people. It ain't even about nice. I don't care how nice that man or that woman is. If they got shit on, I be teaching my grandkids. You're not trying to be Captain Save a hoe for nobody. When you meet a female and you give her a conversation, give you a conversation, and you go to her house or she come over and she start telling you, dumping on you, trauma dumping, you walk away from that shit. You is not here. You a child. You a young man. You need to be try to grow up to be as healthy in the mind, body, and soul as possible. You don't need nobody else shit on you as a young man, as a teenager. If they ain't in no happy place, happy space, let their ass stay where they at and pray for them. Yes, ma'am. Men act like they are 18. All right. They be fooling their goddamn self. Some of them, there's some good brothers out here doing the damn thing, looking good, silver fox and all, handling their business. And when they is doing the dating thing, they ain't got no main woman no more. Half of them have been married already. They just dating, and they'll let you know what it is. And that's how all people should be. Not should be around here trying to finesse somebody and deceive somebody and playing games and shit. 40 years old is too old for that. You expect somebody 17 to 25, maybe. After that, you got to grow up. And especially in these days and time, people are and not working with a full deck. They ain't got all their marbles. They will fucking argue with a stop sign in 2025 and fight it. Okay? So just imagine you lying to them or they think you lying to them. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I refuse. I'm not finna spend my last decades on this earth going through that foolishness with nobody's son. And I don't want nobody's daughter. So if y'all got the energy for that, my hat go off to you. Because we got way more bigger fish to fry out here in this world trying to survive and keep our kids safe and shit. We got to worry about clean water, decent food, being able to afford our rent, staying out of people's business, you know what I'm saying? Dodging bullets and shit. And you got time to have a toxic ass relationship, you got a lot of time on your goddamn hand. So I admit I ain't got all of my marbles. And boy, they want to be worse than I love it. Shoot, tell the truth. Tell it like a TIS or for shit. That's how you supposed to be. You warn a motherfucker. Look now, this ain't what you want. I mind's my business. I'm cool people. I do what I gotta do. I done been through some things. I ain't messing with you. I ain't trying to tell you all my shit. I ain't trying to put you in my shit, but don't mess with me. Leave me alone now. You say, yes, we do. Uh shit, who the fuck got time for that? If you ain't already with somebody and it ain't good, because if it ain't good, get the fuck on. I don't care if you've been with them 15, 20 years. If it ain't good, like she was with this man, her husband, I want to know that story. Why did he leave you? She not telling the whole thing. Maybe she was on the drugs then, for all we know. Maybe he caught her cheating one time too many after him going to work and working hard. He got tired and she wouldn't clean the house. We don't know. It's a reason why she skipped over that story and came to talk about this one. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's what it is, but it's mighty suspect to me. It's mighty suspect. We can always paint ourselves out to be the victim because there's always three sides to a story: yours, theirs, and the truth. I swear, the more I tell them, leave me alone, you don't want this, the more they do. Yeah, they don't believe you. They want what they can't have. Exactly. They like the challenge of it. And they so thirsty just to hit something like a damn animal. It all be in your mind. Shit don't even last long enough to even try to consider busting it wide open. While Rasta over there talking all that shit, boy, that shit was like that live yesterday seemed like it was worse than the first one from a couple of weeks back. You know, the little parts I heard, shit, I'm like, damn, she doubled down on that first video her and her girlfriend was doing. That wasn't nothing. That was shit. That was innocent compared to the one last night. I'm about putting the legs behind the neck and all that for what? For 5 minutes of thrill? Girl, back. Shit. It's like she trying to like influence people. You know, you married, so that's one thing you and your husband doing. I hope and pray he ain't out there busting it open with nobody else. Then come home and bring that package to you. So if y'all doing what y'all doing and it's just showing, it's all good, fine. But we don't want to know that. I don't want to imagine what she and her husband look like busting it wide open and pissing on each other. And even though she don't want that, I'm just saying I don't want to have the image in my head of her. I mean, even if you're gonna sit back and watch the PORNO with your old man or by yourself, you want to look at something that look good. You don't want to look at an old flabby ass old man with a big beer belly and shit. Or nobody old and saggy. Nobody want to see me in the bed. What the hell y'all want to see me in the bed for? Maybe 15, 20 years ago, you know, well, you get in your 50s. You damn near 60. Who want to know? Who want to see Granny in the bed? Hey, guess what's up, lady? Just watch the whole thing. It's hilarious. Oh my God. They seem like it was in good spirits though, because I did a video about it earlier. I did do a little video saying that it seemed like they was having a good time. It was just the talk was just too much. It was too much. It was just overboard. It was just too much. You said it really was. I was clutching my pearls. They were talking about somebody. I think she was reading on the chat, and they was asking, "Well, what would you do, or would you let somebody poop on her, or urinate on her?" Oh, it was probably some trolls. She be talking to the trolls without knowing they trolls. I told y'all that they had said in there what they call a Samuel Jackson, and then they said two beautiful slaves last week. Them trolls is undefeatable, child. Hey, Pink Panther, come on in, girl. Missed you today. I hope I see you next week on the 4th. Play it. Oh, you want me to play Tracy? Okay, hold on. I ain't gonna turn the camera on. I'm just gonna let y'all listen to it. Hold on. Where you at, Tracy? Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. Rasta Queen. She's the thing. She's a Rasta Queen. Yeah. She do a thing. Throw her legs up. She can put them behind her head. She ain't scared. Pray all is well with everyone. Oh, now you want to pray all is well after last night's debacle. Hold on. Thank you for waking you up. Girl, shut your ass up. Nobody taking that shit serious no more. Shut the fuck up. Nobody want to hear that no more. Nobody. Okay, here we go. And you. What the fuck he said? They drunk. That's the women be with that film. That's the women be with that. Let me tell you something. I don't want no man that somebody give me a golden shower. I don't want your funky ass piss on me. I don't want your piss. By the time y'all pee on us, it be revenge by that time. I was like, calm down, Tracy. Man, Lord. They be on feed on us. And the first time is first, early in the you happy. I'm gonna call this shawty. Second time we come out, that shit be yelling. We like, damn, no, man. You don't love this. Squirting on your TikTok. Look at your cousin. He done went to Rocky Road. He ready to play every. Don't ask him about a golden shower for pussy. Yeah, pussy and pussy. You know what? Oh wow. I love my cousin, but my cousin needs somebody to come in when his age that could just keep it real when always look at him. When they come in. Oh, somebody. No, wait a minute. Somebody say, hey, Mom. Wait a minute. Somebody say, piss in your ear. Listen. Why are they talking about pissing? Okay, that's enough of that. They doing too much. They outside. It's nighttime. They celebrating. I don't know who birthday it is. They having a good time, and that's a beautiful thing. But why is y'all talking about golden showers and pooping on each other and parking the garage? Why that come up at? With your nephews and your children, and that ain't the conversation I want to have with my nephew. I don't want that conversation. What the fuck? We might talk about relationships, but we ain't gonna be doing all that. We're not gonna do all that. I'll tell them be careful. Don't be around here lying to these women, because some of these women will take you up out of here, or they allowing you to their brothers or the guys in the hood, so them guys can come for you. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. There's a lot of women set men up, just like there's a lot of men that do what they do. Ooh, that was too much. That was loud. At least when they had it before, it was kind of like it was in her house, and the old girl was in her house, and it was kind of quiet. They outside. There's a lot going on in that one. That shit, I don't like all that noise. I used to go to the club and like to hear the music all in my ear and standing up by the speaker and go on stage and dance. But now these 58-year-old ears can't take all that noise like that. You say, is that her daughter talk? Yeah, that's her daughter. Yeah, because I know when I watched a little bit earlier, she said something about being embarrassed. And she was like, "Oh, you be embarrassed. Your mama still like to get her garage parked in," or something like that, she said. That's that alcohol, y'all. All them demons and spirits came out in that alcohol, made them just cut loose. We know how it goes. We all done been there. We ain't did that. I'm just saying. We get a little loose now, and goddamn alcohol gotta take over. No spirits take over. We gotta drink in moderation. Even Jesus made water to wine, but just don't get drunk. That's when you got troubles. When you get drunk, you're gonna have some problems. Problems. You said yes every time, baby. Oh no. And then now the next morning, y'all heard her giving God the honor and glory. Thank God for waking you up this morning. Get up, get up. Come on now. You didn't talk about sucking shit, holding bones, putting your leg behind your head. You must go to church and say that then. If it's appropriate to get online to say that, after you already and created this image for people of cooking and cleanliness and a good woman, and you did the best you could, and all that old slave talk. Massimo, you gotta make up your mind. You gotta pick a struggle. You gotta pick one. Now, if you gonna be in the game, or what you want to get jumped in or jumped out? What's up? I mean, you doing drive-bys, or are you gonna whole Bible study? Which one is it? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Mojave, get in here. Yeah. But hey, you never know what you're gonna see on these social media streets. But I'm gonna talk about it, child. As long as I can get a coin for it and it's interesting and I want to talk about it, yeah. What old Big Back over there doing? Let's see what Big Back doing before I get up out of here. It's Sunday. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I ain't heard from her ass. Not since earlier. Because ain't nothing to talk about. See, the thing about it with her is she knows she could literally piss and shit and not wash her hands and make a video about it, and she gonna get enough views on it. Wait a minute, Psychology East just got a video out. Let me see. She said, hold on a minute, y'all. I was looking for Peach, and then I seen this. Hold on. It says trigger warning: bad kids or bad parenting. Oh, okay. I think she talked about when the little one got kicked out of daycare, and yet they took him to the hotel to the. I guess this before she actually got banned or banned herself. That's old news. Yeah, he bad anyway. If he never got kicked out of daycare, his ass still didn't deserve no fucking toys. The way they don't listen to nothing they say. Shit. Them goddamn two ass French braids. Half them girls ain't even got enough hair to get two big ass French braids like that. What is she talking about? What's wrong with this video? Hold on. She got me doing this style, two braids, 35 each badge. Y'all better go book them appointments. It really don't matter where you from. If you look on social media right now, you'll see people doing two braids for $35. Y'all better, because she got me doing this style. Okay. Yeah, she ain't talking about shit. It's like I thought. Still singing that dumbass song, got more hair than your grandmammy. All that old dumb shit. Just childlike behavior. Nothing she does is mature. And I like a good kiki. Y'all know I like to laugh, baby. I like to laugh. That's a red cup laugh stream, baby. I like to get my giggle on. But goddamn, everything she do is immature and childlike. But y'all, I'm gonna get on up in here. Could y'all do me a favor? Could y'all please go watch my long form videos if you ain't busy, or at least watch one, and share this live before y'all go. Tomorrow's Monday, so that means we're gonna be motivational Monday, probably about 9 a.m. Central Time. And y'all can come up or bring your best motivational quote. No, yeah, today's Sunday. Okay, I'm tweaking. Yeah, tomorrow Monday, motivational Monday, 9 a.m. Central Time. Bring your quote, your scriptures, or anything from your heart. This ain't about religion or spirituality. It's about being motivated. It could be something negative that can motivate you, like looking at negative Nelly, goofy ass Peaches whacking tire. She motivates me to work harder on my content and to try to be a better person, or at least call myself out when I see that I got some unbecoming behavior or said something mean, you know. But other than that, that's the only thing she can motivate me for. And I'm finna go watch yours too. Anybody else? Anybody else got content I need to go see? I see real life here. At least you do content. Pink Panther, I need to go see your content. You did anything new? Y'all better do content every day. If it ain't nothing but a picture with a background music with a type on the picture, type something on the picture like what was going on in throwback, flashback, or some motivational quote on the picture. You gotta post that content. Post that content, y'all. Post it, post it, post it. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, you may one day. If not, hey, keep on scrolling, keep on supporting. And yeah, I did a few shorts today. Actually, y'all check those out. And hey, I guess I see y'all in the morning with Motivational Monday live stream. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Talk to y'all later.